8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get into the TipTut zone.
Hello everybody. Can you all hear me? Can you all see me? Hope you guys are doing okay. How you feeling? Oh, I was a bit under the weather yesterday. So I pushed the live stream to today instead, and I figured I'm still not feeling 100%, but I'm feeling better. So we're gonna do a Pokemon animation to cheer me up. Maybe Sharma, what's up, my friend? Welcome to the live stream. Marifi Level 1, hello, welcome to the live stream. Viridan Eagle number 44. I hope your 43 other friends are all doing well. Jayaditya Jadhav. Hello. I don't know why Streamlabs... you did too many emotes there, so Streamlabs is banning you a little bit. So yes, welcome. We're going to do a little Pokemon animation today. I've been playing Pokemon Crystal on my OG Game Boy Color. And I've been really enjoying it. Man, it's taking me back. It's proper nostalgic. And I just entered the bug catching competition in Pokemon Crystal, and I caught myself a Pinsir, and I realized how much I love Pinsir. So we're going to do a little animation where a Pinsir breaks out of the Game Boy Color. So that's what we're going to do. Forgive me if you can hear me chewing. But that's the plan for today. So I'm going to do it in Callipeg, which is an animation app on the iPad that I've not really touched before. And we're going to be giving that a go, basically. So what I've got here is I've already done like a little bit of the Game Boy. And done some glass, like shattering out of it a bit. But I haven't done much else because I wanted to obviously do it all on live stream with you guys. So this is all the super rough parts, basically. So I need to just come through and sort this out. And I'm doing this completely stream of consciousness style, you know, like there's no mega plan. There's no real thought process to this other than I fancy doing it. So why not, you know, why not animate it with you guys? So that's the plan for today. I'm good, Sharma. Thank you for asking, my friend. I'm doing okay. I'm still feeling a little bit rough. I was really rough yesterday. I don't know. I felt like I was hungover, but I hadn't had anything to drink, you know. So not sure what was going on there, but I'm feeling much better now. Thank you so much for asking. And we've got the Game Boy Color there. But yeah, I'm good. I'm feeling a lot better. And I'm excited to do some animating today. So I figured, why not animate something fun? Which is the plan here, essentially. But yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you so much. And today we're going to try and keep it chill. We're going to try and keep it super chill. Because there's nothing worse than a non-chill Pokemon party. So I'm just trying to... I'm doing the Game Boy first as like a warm-up. Because I haven't really warmed up properly. As per usual, I am terrible. And I haven't done a proper warm-up. So I think I don't like this is too many frames. I think I want 4 on my own skin. Yeah, and I'm testing out this new app. New to me. It's called Callipeg. And it's pretty cool, actually. I think I quite like it. There's the final thing. So if that's that needs to be bigger. And here we've got this. I haven't drawn this like color bit on it yet. So the screen will actually be smaller there, if that makes sense. So this is actually like the outer portion of the screen. Does that make sense to you? Like there's where it says Game Boy Color, you know. Didn't mean to draw that. Still getting used to this app, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. It's way more powerful animation app than Procreate is on the iPad, because obviously this is designed from the ground up for animation. But I've been really enjoying it so far. I think it's dope. It's very powerful. So I want something like that, actually, I think. You get loads of control with it, yeah, you're definitely right. Hey Kadala, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling okay. Can't stay long, that's fine. It's good to have you here. This is going to be a super chill stream of consciousness-y live stream anyway, so not much of a plan, but that's okay. We're just trying to get a little bit of ding. As you can see, I'm not super focused on the Game Boy yet. I just wanted to rush through that. I wanted to draw the pincer. I'm super excited about the pincer that's going to be busting out of this Game Boy. So what I want to do is actually add in a new layer, a new drawing layer. On top. Hey Ahmed, welcome. Oh, and also thank you ever so much for becoming a member. You joined right before the live stream actually started, like a few minutes before, so you didn't get that on-screen notification, but I really appreciate it. Thank you ever so much for becoming a member. Let me see if I can like trigger that little thing again so that everyone can see, because we had boom, became a member 4 months in a row, so everyone can see the little animation. It's nighttime there in India. Yeah, it's afternoon here. It's like 5 o'clock. We're keeping it pretty chill. I'm going to turn off onion skin for these layers now. Okay, let's give myself a bit of breathing room. But yeah, you can add audio layers, video layers, adjustment layers. This thing is shaping up to be a bloody awesome app. So I just wanted to check it out and do like a little fun doodly animation in it. And I think what I want to do is a pincer Pokemons. A Pincy Pokemons. Let me see what I think I'm on. Oop, yeah, this guy. I wanted this guy to jump out of the what is it? The Game Boy screen. That's what I want to do today. Yeah, but thank you so much for resubscribing, Ahmed. It's good to have you here. What I want is like his horns, as if his horns are about to come out. You know? Is that the colour I picked? Wow, I'm bad at picking colours. I wanted something like that. There we go. Boom, and then it starts to pierce here. So we will turn on onion skin for this layer. Oh, red is a terrible colour to choose though, unless I change my onion skin colour. So green is next, so let's have like turquoisey or like yellowy. Oh my god, it just crashed. Did you see that? It just straight up crashed. Oh my god, my iPad just like Callipeg, the app just completely crashed. That is not good. That is a bug. Just nuked my iPad. Although you'll be pleased to hear that I have ordered one of the new iPads and fuck me, it was a lot of money. And I resent paying that much money. But I think it'll be worth it. I think. It is good to have you back, Ahmed. Barely had any time for anything since you became a GP. Oh, yeah. Congratulations, my man. Congratulations. I remember you were going off to do your test, right? I bet it's been hella busy. I bet it's been crazy busy. But you should be incredibly proud that you pulled that off, because that is a colossal feat. Well done. Big congrats. So we want that to like bust out the Game Boy. Right. So now, I think what I will do is I'm going to scrub forwards. Actually, first what I'm going to do is I'm going to add myself a new layer in here. Let's give myself a new drawing layer. There must be a way that I can... This little grab handle surely allows me to pull layers down. No? Reorder my layers? Well, that's crazy. That's not what that does. What I wanted to do is just draw a floor. That'll do. Pull you all the way to the beginning and all the way to the end. Nice. Just gives me a reference point for the floor, so that when my boy crash lands out of the thing, I want to draw like a frame where he's standing up first, so I've got like a reference point, right? That's probably a good idea to do. Something like that. Congrats to the new iPad. Congratulate Ahmed, man. Don't congratulate my iPad. But yeah, it's going to be cool when it arrives. But yeah, well done, Ahmed. That's an incredible achievement. I think I want him to be like, I don't know how tall I want him to be. He's got the little bean body, right? The little... Ooh. He's a little bean boy. Like this. So let's say he's that tall. And he's got his big curvy pincer horns. Like this. Are they too big? I don't know. He's got those classic old school Pokemon eyes. And I remember he has a sideways mouth like this. He's a cool kid. And he's got like these stupid chunky just like cubey wedge legs from what I remember. He's like, I'm fucking pincer. Bit like that. With like 2 toes and one toe. And then, if I remember correctly, he's got big balls on his arms. And then he's got spindly little... like this. You know, he's a bit like that, isn't he? Let's give him a better arm. Cool. So there's our little reference point. In fact, can you cut? I haven't quite learned. Oh, I've learned what scrub is. There you go. That's a scrub gesture. Buying an M1 iPad is an achievement in itself. Ha! Yeah, definitely is. It's going to take 4 weeks for it to arrive, which is ridiculous. There's copy. Copy that content. Thank you. Good sir. And I would like to, on this layer, paste that content. Awesome. Now I can delete that. Brilliant. So there's our reference guy. Okay. Maybe we'll take him and we'll just pop him over here for now. We can just go boop, stick him over in the corner, just so we know that he's not our actual pincer. He is our reference pincer. Because we're going to draw him a little bit better than that, obviously. So you got him, boom, busting rhymes. out of this bit here. So I think I want to draw his little bean body first. And I want him to do a little flip. So we're just going to focus on getting his bean body right. And then we're going to come back and add in everything else. You bought the iPad Air in 2020, 2 months ago, then they announced the M1 iPad. Oh, mate, that fucking sucks. Yeah, I got the M1 iPad Pro. It set me back a stupid amount. But I'm kind of glad I did, because this one is pissing me off day after day. But the only reason it's pissing me off is because Apple keeps releasing updates that slow it down. So, swings and roundabouts, really, isn't it? Let's try something like that. Oh, and here's a dope thing as well, obviously, if you want to make sure that your dude is staying the same size. It's a classic saving time trick. Let's just trace it and then move it. Something like this. Okay. And then you just duplicate the frame with content. Bosh. And then you rotate. Bosh. And then you pull. And squash and stretch him into position. He's grown a bit from the reference, but I think that's okay. Maybe like this. He's going to land, and I want him to do a little jump flip and dig himself into the center of the floor. So let's have a look. Cool, that's obviously going very quick. What does this button do? I don't know. Hey, Ned Gonzalez, what's up? Set me back. Did I sell Phoebe? No, I sold Toph. Toph? We're going to sell you? Send you back to the pound? She's under my desk in her bed. You're not going back to the pound, baby. Don't worry. See you later, Kadala. Thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. This looks good, but it's like whipping way too fast. So, Bosh, we got that one. But then what we want to do is just take this boy right here and duplicate the frame but with no content. And then we do the same thing here. Duplicate frame, no content. Duplicate frame, no content. Duplicate frame, no content. That'll slow it all down by halves. And now we got this. Whoa! Then we got this. Awesome. Swing it through. Bosh. Nice. From this point on, I don't think we're going to have to duplicate anymore, but just in case, we'll have him. See, that's him stretched, so we really want his body to be more like that size. You know, more like that bean. And to stop me getting confused, what I'll do is I'll select him, and we will just make him a wee bit bigger. Yeah. So there is our reference. Perfect. Okay. You still like it though, Ahmed, the iPad, yeah? I mean, the iPad Air is fine if you're not going to be drawing and stuff on it. But, oh, my iPad feed's frozen. Fuck's sake, it's done it again. Okay, no problem. Here we go. Diving under the desk time. It does this at least once every live stream, so what we have to do is sometimes reboot OBS, believe it or not. So deactivate and reactivate and see if that fixes it. Yeah, baby. Nice, there we go. We've figured out how to fix that now without deactivating OBS, so I consider that a win. But yeah, all I've done is just increase the size of our reference pincer. So we've got him, his body like bursting out. Bam! Like that. Boom. And then we've got him landing. This one I don't like though, so I'm just going to delete him. Let's fill in some of these frames and see whether we actually want them or not. You bought it to draw? Doing fine so far? Oh, nice. Good man. Yeah, I mean, I tend to just go for, you know, like, the biggest, best one that I can afford. Which probably means that I go overkill sometimes, but I'd rather do that, you know, I'd rather go overkill than need something and not have it. So his head's there. And then his head is here. Actually, no, do we want... Because we want his legs to be up this way on the next one. Yeah, so he does like a full flip. And then his head's actually like back there. Oh, cool. We do have a halfway frame, which is perfect. Because we can then take our selection boy, spin him around. So he was face down that way. He becomes face down this way. Which puts his face like... Excuse me. Puts his face like actually back there. And then his face is actually up here. And I think we might have to tweak his position a little bit. Like that. And then in this frame, we're getting pretty close to back where we want him to be. Nice. And his face is coming down. Then we've got his face there. And then I don't know whether we need this one or not. So let's try just deleting it. And then obviously here his face is looking up, like that. You need to do heavy stuff, so you have a Pro Series that was within budget. So yes, good idea. I mean, for any 3D stuff, right, you want the iPad Pro. Have I tried LumaFusion? No, I haven't, not yet. Is it any good? I know that like maybe Chalmers like my go-to guy for opinions on software and hardware. He's got all the hot tips. Yeah, that looks like a good speed, huh? Good enough for the sketch. I definitely want that one. Maybe this one. Oh, I don't want him stretching, squashing around too much, but maybe we can just do like the impact, you know, like you're supposed to. Right, and then on this frame we want him crouching down in response to that. So let's take his rough body shape. And he's at a heavy impact. Nice, then that gives us this bit. So I want him to land quite heavily. And then he's going to slowly stand up. So there was a lot of movement there, so we definitely need this kind of squishy bit. But then he's going to start standing back up again. So we'll take that. Make him a bit bigger. And then we can duplicate this one with content to save a bit of time. And we'll have him turn around during this bit as well, I think. That'll probably look good. Superpower editing app, best available app on store. Yes, yeah. Because I've been using Premiere Rush for little problems. Little projects is the word. And yeah, I've been enjoying it, but it's, you know, definitely still a work in progress. So I might actually be checking out LumaFusion. Have you used it though, or are you just asking if I've used it? Because if you've used it, then give me your hot take. I've seen like the adverts and reviews and stuff, and people say it's pretty fucking good. So. My old iPad is an iPad replacement. Yeah. Yeah. So the new iPad Pro marketing choices mean that the 1 terabyte models have 16 gig of RAM instead of 8, but the apps are still limited to 5 gig, right? So I'm hoping there'll be an OS update that stops that, so they can actually use their full potential. Because I want like a billion layers in Procreate, please. You know, don't hold me back when I don't have to be anymore. Nice. That's looking pretty good. And it's clear that he's doing his little flip, even though it's just the body. I think. So let's have him settle here for a bit, because these bits now just need to extend a whole bunch more. Because we're pretty much done with these. I really can't be bothered to draw all these Game Boy frames. I'm not even sure if I'm going to be using this bit. And if I do, it would just be by tweaking another. I'll probably just start from there, but we'll see. Right. Let's add in his horns then into the rest of these. Excuse me for burping, I'm sorry. Did a little burp. Did a little burp. Okay, so he's got his horns, right? A little bit up. And he's just used them to bust out. So they're going to be pretty... boom, pretty big. Then they come in this way round. And let's just get them right on his head first. Because now they're going to be flipping around. And then here they're actually going to be upside down, like way upside down. And at this point, be round like this, maybe. I'm kind of just eyeballing this as I go, but stretching here because we've done the squash and stretch, and then back to their normal bits here. They're going to be quite heavy, so as he settles, his horns would hold him down. And then as he rises back up, they'd be slower to turn. Because he'd try and turn his head. Boom. But they would hold him back just a little. You haven't used it as a paid app, but you've tried it on a friend's device for a couple of hours. It's pretty crazy. Oh, good. I might pick it up then. I mean, this is what, 10 quid, this app, Callipeg, but wow, it's incredible. It's so worth it. And the fact that it's not a subscription model as well is, you know. You know what I mean? Let's have a little look. Awesome. That's looking okay. So let's pop the rest of his horns in. Sorry, his pincers. Not horns, they're pincers. He's called Pincer. Not horns at all. Something like that. And they've always got this like inward pointing bit, haven't they? You're under there, Tough Dove. You good girl. My dog's just wandering around. It's been too hot for her, bless her. She loves the heat and she goes and lays down in the garden and gets all hot and bothered. You can't compare it with Premiere Pro, but for iPad it's the best choice. Expensive. How much is it though? But then again, if it's a one-off payment, it's better than a subscription as a service, right? Or software as a service. Which I have my issues with. What these stretchy bits now. But, right. So here we need to start taking it seriously. We've got his two pincers. And let's actually now, let's temporarily hide him. Oh my god, have I been drawing all of that on the wrong layer? No, I haven't. I'm just... Cool. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Remember, his horns are, or his pincers are super heavy. They definitely weigh its head down a bit. I don't know whether I should increase. Increase these a bit, maybe. Before he starts lifting his head back up. One-time payment $37. That's not a lot at all. I mean, like, sure, it sounds like a lot for an app, but if it's a fully functional video editing app, that's pennies, man. I appreciate everyone's budget is different, you know, but You have to admit, that's that's basically nothing. You pay that much a month for Premiere Pro. Which is kind of crazy to think about. Spending that much money anyway, you know. Alright, here we go. Let's have a little look. Yeah, it's much better with the pause. Let's add in those extra frames just so that it's hella tight. Oh, that's a bit confusing, isn't it? Should we turn down the onion skin? Rather than paying Adobe shit money, invest in this. Yeah, precisely. Precisely, baby. 100%. Oh, something like a good coffee, is there? This is good. This is going well. So what I want from him is I would then want him to leap into the air, do like a half backflip, and spin drill himself into the ground. Have I tried gestures on Callipeg? Not really. No. I know I've got this. I've got scrub, right? So you can flip basically, but as well as flipping, you can just do this, and I prefer that. So I've not really used many of the gestures now. But now I'm wondering, what do I do next? Now I'm wondering, what am I wondering? Now I'm wondering, excuse me, if it's worth what? If it is worth doing his arms and legs or going straight through to the next pose with the body. You know? Jumping in the air and doing the spinny. Let's do his arms and legs. So let's do his arms first. Make sure I'm on the right damn layer would help. He's got these little bulbous balls on his arms, and out of them come his little bulbousy claw arms. And he's got those little stupid hands. Oh, he definitely needs arms and legs. I just meant whether I'm doing it now, you know. And I'm going to have him doing like a little spinny boy. So he's going to be spinning around. And using his hands as like a counterweight. So now I think his shoulder would be way behind his body, but we'll have him still tucking his hand against here. And then by this point, that's his face back there. So this arm come out like that. And his legs are going to be up here somewhere. So if we put him the right way around, he's going to be like, you probably wouldn't see. Maybe you'd see like the back of an elbow. And then by this point, I think I want... You need a strong silhouette though, right? I don't know if that ruins the silhouette. Let's just have his arms coming up like that for now. It looks okay. I mean, it flashes by so quickly, that bit. All the Tip Titans are busy. Yeah, I know, man. It's just you, Sharma. But that's okay. I'm only doing a little short one today anyway. Hour and a bit, maybe. Maybe just get these roughs done. I just wanted to test out these this app, mainly. Plus, it's a Saturday, man. It's a sunny Saturday. No one's online. Okay, now at least by here is his body's a bit clear. That's a bit nicer. And I can start to have his arms come in. Instead of dragging behind him, we'll just have his arms start to come down so that he prepares for that impact. A bit better. Because then, bosh. He can spread his little bug arms wide. To account for it. Hey now man, what's up my friend? Divamshi, hello, welcome. iPad or drawing tablet? This is an iPad, my friend, and I mean, it says it right there in the title. Doing a Pokemon animation on iPad with an app called Callipeg. I kind of want this arm to now it's going to thump downwards. And he's going to start to bring this one in too. Haven't even done the body on this shot yet. May need a lot of movement in the pincers, but that's okay. You'll fall in love with Callipeg. I've seen some crazy stuff people have done with it, even better than Rough Animator and Loom Animation. Procreate is nowhere on competition. Yeah, I prefer this to Rough Animator straight away. Much better interface and layering system and way to add frames and visuals on the frames and stuff. Never tried Loom Animation. Although it seems pretty cool, right? So definitely will be trying it out. So I wanted to bring his arms in front of his body here. As he begins to turn. So we'll have him hold pretty much this frame. But then in the next one, he's going to start to move upwards as he stands out of the crouch. So he's going to try and leave his arms in the same sort of place. Perhaps a little bit further down. As he lifts his body to turn it around. Gosh, so there he's coming up, look. And he's turning his body already. So we'll have his arms begin to turn with him. This arm's going to be dragged up because he's turning away. Which means that when it becomes straighter over here, it's not so much of a jarring visual movement. And then this one is kind of dragged behind his body like that. And then by the time he finishes his turn, we've once again just got the one arm in front of the body. Let me try and do this one a bit neater. Because his arms are super duper long. So he is a bit of a gangly bug. With his big stupid shoulder patches. There we go. So that's kind of what we're going for. Callipeg is so much organized and well structured. Great algorithm. Brainstormed animation application. Was it brainstormed? I don't know what that means. Brainstormed animation application. I don't know what that means. But yeah, I agree. It's fucking dope. Oh my god, I just accidentally did a gesture. What's that? Oh yeah, what even is this? It's like a little copy paste. What's that, erase? Oh my god, that is erase. I don't want you. I don't even know how I open that up. This thing, I'm testing out this. I've got no real idea. Nice, let's have a little look-see. That looks pretty good. There's one frame there where I haven't drawn the horns. Keep calling them horns, the pincers. There we go. Oh, he moves quite a bit in this frame. Let's have them lag slightly behind. Like that. I think what I need is another frame here that is 4 frames long. So that's going to be like a real long settling period. In fact, I'm just going to delete that, duplicate that with content. And retweak him a little bit. And then I think I'll just redraw this hand. Because we want the hand to be withdrawing a little bit more. And this guy's arm to be a little bit more forward. Yeah, because that gives him like a long time to settle. Well thought, research and made with helps and pro-animate is what I'm doing when brainstorming. I read an article about it somewhere. Oh yeah, gotcha. Like they got a lot of influence and input and like different thoughts and processes and things like that in there. Gotcha. Right, that's looking pretty good. I think we'll come back and add the legs in a minute. But I need to go make a cup of tea. So we'll be back very shortly. Please don't go anywhere. Be back in like maybe 1 minute, maybe 60 seconds, maybe 90 seconds. Who knows? But we'll be back. Hello, we are back, and our gosh damn iPad thingamablobs has broken again. But don't worry, we're going to fix it. We are strong, powerful people capable of fixing stuff. I might 3D model this Game Boy. That might be really fun and a good way to practice my 3D modeling. Render out the 3D model turn and then pop this 2D animation over the top. What do you think? Is that a good idea? Hey Chiran, welcome to the live stream. Hope you're doing well. Oh, TipTut. TipTut's come to say hello. Hey baby. Can you see her? Quick, can you see her in the corner? She's off. She's off to find a patch of sunlight to sit in, I think. Yes, she is. Well, good girl. Okie doke. Right. Let's give this dude some legs, I think. Oh, Toff, you couldn't have done this in the break, baby. You couldn't have done this in the break. Right, everyone, I'm very sorry. My dog needs to go to the garden. so we'll be back. Anyone who has animals can tell you they do things at the most inconsiderate times. There's Beep Boop back there. Beep Boop going to explore the kitchen. Don't you drink from Toff's water bowl? Oi! Look how, can you see how cute those two are? Can you see how cute those two are? Honestly. Hello. This is like nose bumping each other. When we first got her, Phoebe was not happy with us. She did not like Toph at all. But now they're best of buds, hey? Best of buds. Right, let's do this dude's legs. He's got big Chungus legs. If you look at the reference that we've got here, he's got big Chungus legs. So we're going to have to pop those in. Hey Visagan, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. Maybe Shaman says 3D model in Blender or Nomad Sculpt. Great idea of 3D modeling. Yeah, I'll probably do it in Blender. I'm still trying to teach myself Blender. So now, the big Chungus legs that he has, you can think of them, I think, like cubes, right? Like this. And then they just go up like that. I'm pretty sure that's what his legs do. And then he's got 2 toes on the front and 1 toe on the back. So we just need to do that kind of thing. And they're kind of attached by like a ball joint. So he's got these big Chungus feet. They make him look kind of clunky and stupid because he can't bend them. So he's got to do his little front flips with these big, humongous Chunguses attached to him. He's not a very agile poker boy, is he? Let's be honest. It's not Pincer's strong suit. Strong suit is his hella powerful pincer jaws. Are you late for the show? Yeah, we've been going about an hour or so at the moment. We've done pretty much all this animation. So depends what your definition of late is, my friend. But you're here and you're hanging out, and that's what counts. We still love you. Man, Pincer's legs are so dumb. They're really hard to draw. They're just like, they're not intended. Like, nobody put this much thought into Pincer before. You know? Everyone's like, yeah, Pincer's shit. Who's picking Pincer? Boom. So here he's landed wide and his legs aren't actually going to move that much. So we've got his 2 toes at the front and the 1 at the back. And we can kind of just do them like 2D perspective now, which is good. Because they are a pain in the butt. The good news is they're not a super complex shape. Hey Jeremy, what's up? Welcome back to the live stream. Hope you're doing well. Let's see what that little front flip looks like. Nice, that's looking pretty good. And I'm pretty happy with that. If I'm perfectly honest. Like, I quite like the little simpler legs. He stands up at the end here though, so he's going to need real legs. So we'll give him some real legs. But they're basically just... And we'll draw the toes here because he settles here. But he's basically just a semicircle. Boom. Now there is our boy. There is our chunky boy. He looks pretty good, huh? Pincer, everyone. Now, I'm not going to do any more details. But I definitely want him, like, jumping up and spinning into the floor. You know? What do you guys think? Good? Hey, Mummy, welcome to the live stream. You're not actually my mum. Yeah, I like that. Alright, so next step then is want him to... He's going to crouch. He's going to jump into the air. He's going to turn into a spinny boy with horns. And then he's going to dig himself into a big pile of mud. Okay. So what do we need? We need some key frames, first of all. 73 to 75 is fine. Let's just do his body, right? And we can use that as our frame of reference. So, he's going to need to crouch. He's going to need to anticipate the jump. Then he's going to need... And let's go faster. Looking good, maybe, Shama? Thank you. Is he a mummy or an Egyptian mummy? Are you mummy or a mother? This is the real question. Maybe Shama asking the real questions here. So he's crouched like that. Boom. 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 And then we want maybe one more. One more settling frame. He'll crouch down, and then we want just a single frame of launching. Perhaps even on ones. Okay. But let's do the two first. So here we definitely want him to go, right, bosh, bosh. He's going to jump in the air, but he's going to start spinning straight away. So I want him to do that. Something like this. And then by this point he's going to need to start spinning. So no more copying frames. Because what we've got here is precisely what we need. Okay. Boom, boom. So he's going to crouch again. What are all these connected things? Oh no, it's just a visual glitch. Good. Good, good, good. Turn on onion skin. Let's... We can actually delete this layer now. We don't need it. Actually, yes we do. We just don't want him on it. So let's grab this layer and select him. And say goodbye to old Pincer. Boom. Let's just get him out of here. That's the way. Right. So we got him jumping. Nice. Looks pretty good. Into the air. Boom, boom, boom. So let's give him his horns. He's going to lower his horns. Little by little. Little by little. Gave you everything you ever dreamed of. Drew it on the wrong layer. Fucked it up again, my friend, oh yeah. Always messing stuff up. Always drawing on the wrong ding-dang layer. But, right, so he's lowering his little horns. He's getting ready for the biggest jump of his life. Okay. He's saying, I can do this. I'm a big, strong pincer. And then by this point, we want him to start spinning. So what we'll do is we'll actually have him rotate his body already, so that his horns switch sides. Okay, and by here we just want him to be a spinning blur. So how do we indicate that? Well, we just go, first we need just a indication of where he's going to be spinning into, like that, just starting to turn his head. But we want him to be full on rotating by this point. So we'll just need like a, I don't know, I've never drawn like a something spinning super fast before. I don't want it to be like a Looney Tunes thing though. Cartoon spinning character. Yeah, I don't want it to be like Tasmanian Devil where his legs are just replaced by a scribble. But I do want it to be proper fast. So I think what we need to do is, he needs some horns. But then he also needs ghost horns around it, showing how fast he's spinning. Yeah, something like that. And then he needs his body, which is also spinning. Have I worked before in any animation studio? No, not at all. Just a enthusiast, I would call myself. I've made animations for clients, but not in any studios or anything like that. Not at all. We just need something like that to indicate the spin. Let's see what that looks like. If it looks crap, we can stop it. We can start again. I'm literally just winging it here. I've got no idea what this is actually going to look like. I think this will just be a blur of colour when it actually comes to it. And maybe these need to be on ones. No, definitely twos. Definitely twos, but definitely twos, and also gaps in between them. Ever tried 3D modeling? A little bit. Yeah, a little bit. I'm going to 3D model this Game Boy, I think, if I ever actually get around to finishing this. But we'll see if that's ever actually going to happen. Need to pull that out a bit more. So here, all I really want is him to be getting lower and lower bit by bit until he's dug into the ground. But he's still spinning like this. And that is all on the wrong layer, isn't it? Or is it? I don't know, because we've crashed. Why can't I scrub the timeline? Oh no, we're all good. Okay, weird. Just couldn't scrub anymore. So I've got that drawing. Yeah, look, it won't let me click stuff properly. Oh, there we go. It's caught up now. New iPad. That's what I need. So I think what you do in these situations, again, just testing this out, is you kind of draw the same frame, but the other way around. Right? And then you've got the two frames that you need. And if I duplicate this one and pop him on the other side, what you should be able to do is just zzz him downwards like that. Or about the horn a little bit. Take this guy who's the flip-flop. Zzz him down a little bit. Erase the bit you don't want. So on and so forth. Duplicate him. Pop him over there. Move him down. And the legs and arms and stuff might be unique and where the spin actually comes from, if that makes sense. Have I tried grease pencil in Blender? I have not, no, but I really want to. I just, you know how it is. You barely have time to do the work you have to do, let alone experiment. But yeah, I am super stoked to check it out. It's incredible. Let's have him speed up by this point so that I don't have to draw as many frames. Okay, and then from here it's probably worth just drawing it. But yeah, I really want to. It seems fucking incredible. And would be perfect for this project, you know, which is just straight up 3D plus 2D. Let me just... boop, like that. I think we'll need a new layer on top. New drawing layer. And it'll be a case of adding in the little... oh, there's nothing on that layer. What the hell? Oh, it's right. Add in the slower bits. Awesome. Okay. No worries. Let's shrink this boy. Tap you, fit you on screen, and see what we got. Yeah, looks okay. Needs a bit of work. So we've got our bits here. Boom, boom. Already slowed it down. And here as well. And then here as well. What we need here is to rotate him a little bit more, I think. Yeah, and then we need to draw all the dirt piling up. It's perfect for your future workflows as well. All the best with this new journey. Yeah, I'm definitely going to check it out for sure. So excited for it. 2D and 3D like blending, but I just haven't had a chance to look into it, you know. This is the issue. Maybe Sharma is my #1 India fan. #1 fan from India. He's been here since the beginning. Bosh. Alright, cool. So now on this layer, in a different colour, let's say a nice blue, we can start to have the dirt pile up. And we'll just try and do this just frame by frame. And we'll come in and we'll add in all the extra bits of dirt flying off afterwards, I think. So it'd be digging like that. It would start to pile up in one direction as well as the others. You got to remember the dirt. You got to remember it's coming towards you as well as spreading outwards. It'll pile up against the Game Boy too. Start to pile onto the edges as well. And then as he disappears, it would start to settle. And by this point, it's pretty much there. And we just do all of the extra detail with the little bits of dirt that are coming off it. In fact, what we do is we just do one more frame like this, which is pretty much a holding frame. Like that. And we'll just drag him out to the end of what we're working on. Oh, Charan, well then you could be my number 2 fan from India. Hyderabad? I don't know where that is. Hyderabad? That's not near, that's not one of the big Bollywood areas, is it? Hyderabad. I've heard that name before. Capital of southern India's Telangana state. A major centre of the technology industry. There's the Charminar, a 16th century mosque. Whose 4 arches support towering minarets. It's an old city landmark near the long-standing Lard Bazaar. Oh, cool. Cool architecture. I like it. Well, welcome. I pronounced it correctly first time. I did. Fucking fantastic. I don't remember how I pronounced it. How did I pronounce it? Hyderabad. Hyderabad. I don't know. I'm just going to take the win and pretend that I didn't get anything wrong. Nice. That looks pretty good. So we're going to need definitely some like extra dirt bits just flinging all over the fucking shop here. You know? And these bits just pinging off all over the place. Can settle maybe like that. And you've got a piece down here that's going to just settle into the generic mud. And the thing about these is you don't want to do too much of them at once because you'll start to fuck up all the amounts and stuff. So you make sure it settles. And then you want some more to come out. And this is the thing, because he's not finished digging, right? So he's got to continue to blast this mud all over the place. You basically want, if you can be bothered, you want like a new splatter per frame. And then, if you can, you do a new drawing layer. Actually, let's remove these last few splatters, then do a new drawing layer. And you have them like settle on their own to have that continued movement. So we'll come back and we'll obviously add in a few more here. But these that take like a few more frames to settle, just add a little bit of extra motion, which makes it look really nice. So we dig in, dig in, dig in, dig in, and then he'd need another dig here. He'd still be splatting out a bit of mud, which would be trailing stuff behind it. And then you've got a nice collection of mud splatters. Oh, that onion skin needs to be turned on, because I nearly ballsed that up. So that would fall way quicker than that, and it would fall down there too. And then this one would settle, and then this one would settle also. And there'd probably be a couple more, but this is just a sketch. Ramoji Film City, check it out, Matt. I will. I definitely will. Rotomaker, Makita, Pixeloid, these are the best VFX studios. India's got a massive, massive VFX studio industry. It's insane. Just got here. Hello, welcome, Sedugaru. How do you like the interface? Features compared to Animate or Toon Boom? I wouldn't really compare this to Animate or Toon Boom, purely because it's for iPad, but it is getting there. Man, the fact that you can add audio and video layers and shit now, insane. Until they can have like a fully, properly implemented like symbol structure like Adobe Animate has, then like it's gonna be insane, right? But I'm loving it. For like as like a frame by frame thing, I'm fucking loving it. Yeah. Oops, I've got the old loop on there. Nice. Okay. What we need here is a bunch more frames. To give us plenty of room to do these bits settling properly. Because you don't want to just cheat. You want to do it properly. Ravi Chinmar says, holy shit, brother. Crazy, man. Oh, thank you so much. I'm assuming you mean the animation. Appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. Cool. That gives it room to breathe. So let's have a little look at what we've got going on. Awesome. You're asking too much for a mobile application, but agree, symbols would change the game. Yeah, if they, I know it's like a massive ask, but if you could nest animation into symbols and set the loop, fucking incredible. What an incredible app this would be. I mean, it's already pretty great. Right, I think all we need to do is add a couple of arms and legs to this guy, and then we'll be done for today. Although we may come back next week and finish this off. I mean, it's looking awesome, right? Can you export it to Animate and do a cleanup / finish it up? Yes, absolutely. Although I don't know whether I would just do it all here or maybe like do it in Procreate. I'm definitely going to do the 3D Game Boy, I think, and do it that way. But let's see. I can add... Have I just added like a million layers that I don't need? No, they've just it's just started off. So yeah, I just need to give him some arms and legs on these bits and then we're done. But give me 2 seconds and we'll be right back. I just need to answer the door. Hello, we're back. Sorry, my wife just got home. I had to let her in. So yeah, we're nearly done. We just need to add arms and legs to the rest of this bit. Maybe the face too, but the face on him is so simple. I'll probably do that in actual cleanup phase. But this is looking pretty nice, isn't it? I quite like it. Bing. Yeah, that looks much better than I expected. I'm very impressed with this app. So let's pop back onto the correct layer. Turn on onion skin for it. Grab a red pen again. And crack on with those arms and legs, I think. Maybe Sharma says smooth animation. Thank you, Maybe Sharma. It's very kind of you. Bosh, bosh, bosh. So I think we want... Let me turn on all the bits that I need so I can see his arms and legs. There's not actually going to be much movement here, so I'm just going to straight ahead until the crouch is done, I think. So let's just go back to, say, maybe 2 drawings either side, so you don't get too confused. And we'll just have him lowering his little hand. His arm's going to have to bend a little if he's going to rest his hand on the floor. Like that. So let's just do the arms first, like we did before, and then we can come back and do the other bits afterwards. Like that, maybe. Okay, he started to turn there, which is good. Then it's the settling before the leap. So not too much more movement, but definitely in that arm there. I think that looks good. Boom, then he leaps up. So let's do the legs, because they're not really going to move. They might just bulge a little bit as he bends down. The one thing we have to remember, of course, is that, I mean, I wish I'd planned this a bit better, because he's standing on the one bit of glass I animated, but it's stopped moving by now. So it's not actually an issue, it's just bad blocking more than anything. Which is my own damn fault for not planning it better. So he's finished crouching. I think we'll definitely come back next week and finish this up, because I'm excited for this animation. Cool. So he's got the little crouch in there now. Yeah, and it looks like he's preparing to jump. I think what we need to do is this one here needs to be 4. Boom, that looks much nicer, I think. Yeah, he's got to do like a longer wind up before he jumps into the air, I think. With 3-finger swipe, you can go back and forth on frames. Not sure it might have changed. Yes, you can. It's like this. It's like that. But it seems like a massive motion. It's good for flipping, right? But then I can just take the pen and I can just do that for the same thing. So, I don't know. Very similar. But either way, good tip. Cool. So he's jumping in the air and he has turned. He's preparing for the swing. So what we're going to do is get his arms in here, and they're going to be whipping from behind his body. This arm is behind, but is going to be whipping out to the front as he loads up that swing. Then we've got the empty frame, so let's just do these first. And then now he is spinning this way. So we'll just have his arms like that. And like this. And then by this point, let's have his arms like flung wildly. Maybe like that. To show how hard he's spinning. I don't know if that would look any good or not. But we'll see. This is just the sketch stage, so if there's any time to do it, it's now. Oh, it looks okay. I don't think I like him having arms and legs at this point. I think by there they need to just disappear. I think it looks better as just, it's better staging as just like a block. Yeah, and he's spinning so fast you can't see them. So that actually saves us a bit of time, which is great. It's always good to save time. So all we need to do is just these few frames here and get his body movements right. So he's doing the proper spin by this point, so he's got that. He's turning his head into the spin. So he's coming up maybe like this. Boom. And then by there he's coming back down. I'm being super messy here because I know when I come to colour this it's just going to be a brown smudge. But that bit definitely needs to move on. There, because we edited those earlier frames. So what I need to do here is stretch him out. Oops. Rotate him a bit. And then we've got the gap and the impact. Let's see what that looks like. Nice, yeah, because then it kind of hesitates a little bit on the impact, which is grand. Okay, last frame then. Let's turn off. Let's not turn off, let's just go for it. So we got the super impactful horns. Boom, like that. And we want the body to just start compressing. Like I said, not cared about details at this point because it's just a messy spin. And then that bit. Maybe Sharma's like the ultimate student. He's always learning something new. Alright, I think we are done with these roughs. Shall we look at the finished thing? Or the finished roughs, at least. Let's have a little look. You guys ready? Boom. I like it. There's one bit I don't like. This bit. Wait for it. Way earlier. Here. It comes up. Boom. Boom. What's wrong with that bit? I don't know. I think it's alright actually. I think I'm just being a bit para. I think that's good. I think that's good. I think I'm done. Alright, well that was loads of fun. Can safely say Callipeg. Brilliant app. 100% recommend it. Especially for frame by frame stuff. That was really easy, really simple workflow. I don't know whether we'll be coming back to this. Probably be coming back to this, tidying it up a bit. Whether we'll tidy it up in Callipeg or whether we'll tidy it up in a different software, I don't know. But yeah, this was fun. Alright guys, well thank you very much for joining me. Sorry that we had to rearrange the live stream, but this was a fun one. It's very chill. And hopefully you guys will be excited for Monday's tutorial, which is lip syncing in Adobe Animate. And next week's live stream will probably be continuing this. So thank you very much. Really appreciate it. See you next week. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye.